Yep, can't dodge twice. So we got to Thor's hammer him again. And then we'll combust this other guy to death. There's the Lady Margaret over there with all the red seaweed hanging off of it, as she said. Boom, that's so devastating. I love it. Oh! Hello, big poison gas cloud I was not expecting. That actually caught me a little off guard. Alright, so we are on board the Lady Margaret. Defeat the captain. I was going to say, he's probably coming. Oh, that thing is awesome looking. Get out of the poison. Can I get out of the poison? I don't know, but I can Thor's hammer. Yeah. And let's get our shield bubble up here. Do some healing on ourselves. Let's go ahead and crit the combusts. See, activate enemy your next elementalism consumer. Okay, so it's the next one. And collect the book. The captain's log. Lucky to be writing this. Can't believe what happened. Shouldn't believe it. That's what Doc Bonnerman would say. Shrink's going to be earning his pay when we get home. If we get home, Larry and his boy Derek are clammed up, Joe's real fevered, and this thing's still shining like a flashlight. I look over my shoulder. I swear I still see that fog. And that's supposed to be, in case you missed it, all these zombies and all these other monsters kind of rolled in with this fog that rolled in from the sea. And apparently this boat was out kind of in it. And maybe even kind of sort of brought it with them. Let's go hide in the corner because we have 9 ability points, which I think gets us into this next tier of something. So let's see. A tempest, a disturbance, a resonance, mortality curve, altered states, zero crossing. Let's see, what is it? Single target builds 1 resource for each equipped weapon. A single target attack that deals 89 magical damage. If the target is hindered, the attack generates. What does this one do? Builds a weapon resource. Come on, just show me the damage number. See, that builds 98, so that's kind of the same deal. It actually does more. So why would I spend points on that? Except, I guess, to get into this stuff, but... Oh, so here we go. Increases the critical hit chance of bolt. And this is a single target elemental strike that deals a large amount of damage, consumes 2 elemental resources. That deals 227 magic damage. I'm not even sure Thor's hammer deals that much damage, does it? Oh, it deals 502, yeah. But it consumes 5 abilities. And what does my little flame thing do here? My combust, how much damage does it do? Well, it does 282. Single target and then resources for each equipped. The builds resources for each equivalent single target attack does 93 magical damage. 108 if you have no elemental resources. Yeah, that one. Well, Not under. I mean, I guess. It's more of an AoE spam. Strike. An ability belonging to the strike subtype. This subtype contains single target abilities. Whenever you hit a hinder target, all group members gain a single stack, yada yada yada. Wildfire is an AoE. Picks up to 5 enemies in a 5-meter radius, builds 1 resource for each equipped weapon. A targeted AoE that deals 66 magical damage. Yeah, this thing I'm using. Chain attack that does 227 magical damage. So, I don't know. Let's look at this and see. Heals for an additional 69 to targets below 50% health. A blood magic focus that channels a large amount of damage onto the target. Exploits impaired state. Consumes 5 blood magic resources. Increases the amount of damage absorbed by all your barriers. And a single target blood magic that also prevents. Heals 43 and places an absorb barrier, absorbing up to 42. This one heals 140, places an absorb barrier up to 138. This one's instant, and it builds a resource. This consumes 3 resources. So, increases the amount he'll absorb by blood shield. Blood barrier. Okay, so the rapid shield's only helping the blood shield. It's not helping the... Okay, so let's just put that down there. I'm not liking having to cast for 2 seconds on that other one anyway. And that's a passive I don't really want to equip. Let's see what other blood magic we got going on. Seek a target blood magic attack that deals a moderate amount. This is more of an offensive tree here. Alright, I'll look into more of that stuff when we're not streaming online. I thought we were going to get more out of this level of ability here, but I mean, there's just not anything here that's like, oh my god, this is like an upgrade and so worth 9 points. Chain ability jumps up to 5 meters 4 times, hitting up to 5 enemies. Builds 1 resource for each equipped weapon. Chain attack that does 65 magic damage. But see, the when I'm using it only attacks, 3. Jumps up to 3 meters 4 times. Oh, it's still hitting up to 5 enemies. But it deals 227 magical damage. So we're going to look more into that. My bags are starting to get full too. Gonna do some research tonight on the old web. And look up and see what I want to do. Oh great, more stuff spawning. Alright, let's get out of here. We need to go talk to the Doc. Doc Bannerman. Homie, we need to have a conversation. Oh, what was the one with the... Oh, yeah, we had to go to the graveyard to find the... I don't know why I was thinking we had to deliver a severed hand or something when I found the severed hand. Oh, we take the ring and go to the graveyard. I think you gotta kill something. We'll go do that here in a minute. We're gonna run to the dock and the police station, and then I'm gonna get up for about 10 minutes and stretch my legs, take a bio break, get some more beverage. Same as every day so far. I'll leave the stream up. When I come back, I'm probably going to turn the stream off and just right back on. That way I can reset it for the YouTube upload, because YouTube won't take anything over like 2 hours, I don't think. And it'll make it easier than me than having to make highlight videos on Twitch and wait for those to process and then upload too. So. I won't have to cut one video into two to do it. So let's talk to this guy and see what he's got to say first.
The Lady Margaret was a traumatic experience for everyone on board. They were changed men when they came back. I visited with all of them in the days following their return.
Alright, so when we get back, we're going to be going to his clinic. I'm just going to restart the stream real quick, like I said, just to reset for YouTube purposes. It'll come back up. When it comes back up, it'll come up with the screensaver. I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. Just taking a quick break, stretching my legs. Be right back.